by Castlegar, Snacksil, why Snacksil, Ancient. As she has said, I'm originally from Tsleil-Waututh in North Vancouver. My humble beginnings in politics were when I was 16. I joined what was referred to as the Native Alliance for Red Power. I have to say that in the beginning I was a very angry person, and that organization was also, I mean, we had our 6 guns out and we were shooting at everybody. But today, there's so many things that have changed in our life that have helped me heal. Sobriety. I've been sober now for almost 24 years. Together, Stuart and I have 6 children and 14 grandchildren. In the beginning, I've done a lot of traveling. I led a delegation of 18 Aboriginal people to the People's Republic of China in 1975. And there, I learned that women hold up half the sky. And I realized that it's not just the responsibility of men to protect the people and protect the earth, it's a shared responsibility. I had the opportunity to again in 2010 visit the People's Republic of China along with some provincial territorial organizational leaders. And the message was really clear. Our message was, if you want to do business in Canada, you have to talk to us first. Because this country is not consulting with its Aboriginal people when it comes to resource extraction, resource development. In Tsleil-Waututh, we're not against economic development. We're not opposed to just about anything, but I can tell you this, we are vehemently opposed to the Kinder Morgan pipeline. And the reason is, as Gerald Amos had spoken earlier, when the tide goes out, our table is set. And I can't think of a worse thing happening to an inlet than an oil spill there. I grew up on crabs, clams, oysters, fish and more fish. In fact, 90% of our diet was marine protein. And I want my children and grandchildren to have that opportunity as well. I heard someone earlier saying, well, what can we do? Well, you can do anything. You can write letters, I know people have been cooking today, and people have been organizing. I know how much it takes to organize an event like this. Sometimes it's just those little contributions to saving the earth and the people that live here that's so important. And I'm so amazed that there's so many people here talking about this and having this conversation. And now I can go back home and say, you know what, we're not alone. My people aren't alone. Because I can So I'm so proud of all of you that have come here and spent the entire afternoon and share the same vision. Because as someone said earlier, we're just part of the people that have to look after the land because we're the ones living here. I really liked what Gerald Amos also said, because we always tell our children we not only have rights, we have responsibilities. And that responsibility doesn't stop at the reserve boundary. It's every one of us has responsibility to look after the land that we all collectively live on. So I want to hold you up and say thank you for being a part of protecting the land that you're living, that has become your home, that you enjoy now. And someone talked about the economy. Well, what kind of economy would we have if nothing grows there? It's inhabitable, completely inhabitable. How economic is that when all the profits go across the ocean, when all the resources go across the ocean? Well, the profits actually end up in Texas. What I realized over the years, it's not people that are the enemy, it's governments, and they're catering to transnational corporations. I had an opportunity to visit and be a part of an international team of observers in Chiapas in 1994 when the Mayan people were standing up to the federal government and they were under siege. And the same corporations that operate there are the same corporations that operate in this country as well. So anything that you can do is huge. And I want to thank you on behalf of my children and my grandchildren, my